Hello YouTube and welcome back to Star Wars Empire War Pegasus Chronicles. So, what were we doing? I don't even remember now. Oh yes, we were attacking Asurans, weren't we? I think that's what we're doing. I apologize if you hear a weird buzzing noise in the background. That is a fan going because it is very hot still. Part of an egg. Oh right, I forgot. I have to send scouts, which I'm building there. Okay. Speed it. Go away. Why do they always send... They keep sending little scouts up yonder here to attack stuff, and they're not really doing all that much damage. Building that one. Building the next one. This world is part of a sociological project of the ancients. Venom. Oh, I remember that planet. Oh, go away. I remember that now from the series. The weird planet that was, like, split in half for some reason. Well, not the planet, but... Okay, scouts. The Asurans. The scout reached the Asurans and collected alarming information. The landscape created new life based on nanite technology, which is now populating Asurans and building warships at a high rate. Instead of direct conflict, the strategy seems to be destruction of populated worlds in order to starve us to death. We cannot let this happen, and there will not be enough food left to feed all the wraiths soon. It's basically go blow the shit up. Got it. Blow it up. Doesn't look like they have much of a fleet in orbit, probably because we caught them really early. So let's go kick their butt. Asurans, they shall die to the wraith. We're breaking Star Wars history right now. Asurans will be completely destroyed by the wraith. Actually, that may not be breaking Did I say Star Wars history? I am such a terrible fan. I'm one of those kind of fans that skips between different sci-fi like binges. So like for like a month or two, I was all about Star Trek, and then all of a sudden it'll be Star Wars, Stargate. Hell, Battlestar Galactica could just pop in there. I'm just one of those people who just changes their mind. They have a city ship. Well, damn. I'm gonna assume that's that ship that I was just trying to figure out what it was earlier. Okay. I was looking through the patch notes for one reason or another, and there was a city ship I think called the Pride of Troy. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that's what that is. That's the Pride of Troy over yonder there. But who knows? The last city ship I faced went down like cannon fodder. So the Delphi. To be perfectly honest, of course, the city ships weren't technically built for combat. I mean, in terms of technology-wise, I mean, in terms of the faction they are, they were definitely not really built for combat. Right. I mean, if they were built for combat, they probably wouldn't be fucking cities, would they? I mean, let's think about it. Let's build a super powerful warship of some kind. Let's make it look like New York City. Okay, well, how are we going to protect it? I don't know, a giant shield that's the outside hull that if it collapses, the entire city vents atmosphere and everyone dies? That sounds like a great idea, guys. Yeah. Now, of course, theoretically speaking, it's possible that city ships may have been airtight originally when built. I don't think so, but, you know, so like if you were in the buildings of the city, you basically would be fine if the shield went down, like because it was sealed up. But if you were outside, obviously you'd die. Now, that's just the theory, of course. Just because I'd assume that the ancients wouldn't, I mean, just assuming since a technological race would necessarily not have such a silly weakness that, oh, oops, our shields went down, well, everyone's dead. But you do have to realize that, technically speaking, the city ships were built during a time of peace, not during the time of war. So they may not have expected the need for the city ships to be able to protect themselves in that same manner. Mind you, a city ship armed with such powerful drone weapons, probably would have been pretty dangerous. Although the drone weapons have a varying amount of power, don't they? Throughout the series, the drone weapons tend to switch power repeatedly. Sometimes they're completely OP, and then sometimes they kind of don't do jack doodly do. But I think the only time we've ever seen drone weapons be really inefficient was against the ZPM Hive, and I can kind of give that one a little bit of peace, because, well, it's a ZPM Hive. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, nothing was really good against the ZPM Hive. Actually, come to think of it, where was the Odyssey during that whole scenario, when the ZPM Hive attacked Earth? Where was the Odyssey? Because I don't think they mentioned the Odyssey in that. Was it off fighting the Ori or something? Like, what was it doing? Did it not exist yet? No, it had to have existed, because the Odyssey was the second ship, I think. Was it the second ship? Because you had the Prometheus, the Daedalus. I think then there was the Odyssey, then the Apollo. No. What am I talking about? No. No, it was the... No, that was the Korolev. That was the next one. And then I think it was the Apollo, the Sun Tzu, and then the George Hammond / the Phoenix. I think. Don't hold me to that. I'm not sure, but you know, it's a. Oh, it's green. Ugh. Actually, it doesn't have a name, so perhaps it isn't what I think it is. Oberth is a human form replicator and leader of the Asurans. He commands the mighty space fleet aboard his city ship, protected by a powerful shield that is powered by 3 ZPMs, 3 full tanks of drones, 6 mediums of 6 hour jumpers. Oberth is a serious opponent. However, the city ship is not very maneuverable, and like a normal ship, is very vulnerable when shields are down. You mean a city ship is really weak when it doesn't have shield technology? Now that's one thing I'm curious about. Why? I mean, I'm sure it's just because of aesthetically the ship would never have survived without its shields on, but the shields are offline right now. Clearly they're not actually offline. The shields are still up. Now the shields are offline. Now that could just be an effect issue. But look at this ship. Hold on. Pause this shit. Just look at this city ship. Like, I don't know if there's a way to take away the hood or whatever, but whatever. Look at this thing. Isn't it just, it's magnificent. I love, there's something about giant ships that I like the Destiny, as much as people don't like Stargate Universe, yeah, blah, blah. I just like the concept of a big-ass ship like this. I mean, there are two kinds of ships I like. I like small, maneuverable ships that are extremely OP. So, like, for instance, the Daedalus class with its Asgard beam weapons. I like that. The idea that this small little ship is extremely more powerful than pretty much everything that's 50 times bigger than it. Well, maybe not everything, but, you know, it's a lot stronger than a lot of the bigger things. And then the other thing I like is things that are just completely ridiculous, like a city ship. Like, just think about the concept of this. It's a flying city with guns. Like, isn't that just amazing? Also, I think it would have been kind of cool if Atlantis had laser turret defenses. I'm just saying. But I think that would have been kind of cool. If it had these actual, like, these laser cannons built around the city or something, and they discovered them and they used them as weapons, I think that would actually have been kind of cool. I think that would have been kind of cool, personally. Although, I'm not sure if the scaling is... The scaling is clearly not accurate here. Because I'm pretty sure the hives weren't as big as city ships. But then again, I'm not sure. I'll have to go look it up. I don't think they were they? Was the city ship the same size as a hive ship? I mean, the ZPM hive standing on its own was significantly bigger than Atlantis. But was the hive actually about this size in comparison? Well, actually, if you think about it, the ZPM hive couldn't have been that much bigger than a regular hive. So if you calculate that, let's say this is a ZPM hive now, that would be filled in. It would probably be like, instead of right there, it'd probably be like there. So you're talking about like that big. And yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, unless that ZPM hive was ridiculously bigger, which is also possible. Oh, Jesus Christ. But, yeah. And the boom. Way it goes. Anyways. Would have been kind of cool if the Asurans hadn't been enemies. It would have really changed things up in Pegasus, I bet. That would have probably been the thing that took Pegasus in a different direction. If the Asurans turned out to be friendly replicators and not, like, evil, then I bet that would have taken the series in a completely different direction, because it would have been, like, basically the Tari would... kind of like the Asgard of the Pegasus. You know what I mean? Because obviously the Asgard in the Milky Way were kind of like that thing that made gave the Tari a significant advantage over the Goa'uld, because basically the Asgard were really advanced and powerful. So they were like their ally, and they kicked everyone's butt. But imagine if the Asurans had been an ally of the Tari instead of being one of their enemies, and like gave them just ZPMs and like repaired Atlantis and shit, and like gave them access to these things, these guys here. Heck, they didn't even have to have drone weapons. They could have just been these with laser guns. To be honest, I don't remember. Did they have drone weapons? I mean, we assume they had drone weapons because that would make sense. But did the Asurian versions actually have drone weapons? Because I don't remember if they used them at all. They just use laser guns. Maybe drone weapons are just too expensive or something. Fuck, I don't know. But, a Tech 1 station. Oh, these poor Asurians, they weren't ready for this attack. But, anywho. Yeah, so, I think that would have been kind of neat if the Tari had allied with the Asurians, and they weren't evil and all whatnot, and they had managed to ally with them. Maybe they managed to rewrite the programming so the Asurians weren't so aggressive, and the Asurians were very thankful and like formed an alliance, and they repaired Atlantis, gave them ZPMs out the wazoo because fucking ZPMs out the wazoo. I mean, obviously that would have changed the direction of the series completely. Instead of it being basically like SG-1 versus the, like SG-1 was pretty much, which was the whole, we're barely holding on here, we're barely fighting against the Wraith in this case, but in the Goa'uld and the Milky Way, we're like, we're way outgunned. It would have been more like, well, we're not necessarily outgunned, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight. You know what I mean? Then again, that might have just meant they would have lost. When you think about it in that perspective, that means they might have lost. Because then the Wraith probably would have gone into overhaul mode of trying to build a badillion hives to try and counteract the fact that the Asurians are now on the full-on warpath against them. Which would have... Oh, the Queen almost died. Get the fuck out of here. But, it probably would have been bad, because then it would have basically just been the whole Antine Wraith War again, except this time there would be a significant lack of, well, actually, no, they might have actually won at that time, because they would have had the numbers. They probably would have been able to produce the numbers of ships needed to actually fight, so. We did it! We killed the Asurians and another city ship. Ooh, okay. We took control of Assyria and stopped the Assyrian advance. It seems like their ships were controlled from a single building on the surface there. Once we destroyed it, their remaining fleet became disoriented. Now they shouldn't pose a big threat anymore. And save. Okay. That's not going to be the whole episode, guys. We're going to go on the warpath here, and we're going to go blow up Geneva. Because, I don't know, why not? Oh, we should upgrade that planet. Now, because of the simple fact that we are experiencing some serious crash issues, we will be auto-resolving many fights going forward. Uh-oh. How did you get by me? Come back here. How did you get by me? You're not allowed to go that way. No. Get out of here. Go back. I don't know how he got by me, but, Oh. Despite the loss of our plans to Lantine, one of our officers has proven himself about. He is an envoy who has explored new feeding grounds and prepared them for the rule of our queen. Now he has taken command over a cruiser and will join us in the... Before we attack Atlantis, we should cut the Lantines off their most important transport routes. This would help us in our final attack, for they won't have a way to escape anymore. Envoy. Okay, well, you can get up there. Oh, believe me, before we attack Atlantis, we're going to take every planet. Every planet will be ours before the, what? What's going on? Oh. Oh, they blockaded. Oh, dear. Well, bye. Huh. They have a blockade there. Well, that's unfortunate. Bring up some extra hives from the back line, I guess, to help get through that. Could use some extra hives. Actually, what we need is a hive and a couple of these is what we could use. Those are more expensive to build there, but that's all I gotta say. I don't know what this planet is, but we're going to take it because the only problem with this part of the attack is that if we buff We are completely buffled. Our sensors show strange energy signatures close to the second planet of the Asurans. It is an inhospitable world covered with snow and ice on how. Even a portal device does not exist here. Perhaps the 19 have a secretly set base here. We should look at this a bit closer. Oh, is this the Arcturus device? That I accidentally stumbled across this. This is the Arcturus device, isn't it? I hadn't thought about that. It's the Arcturus device, I think, is what I've accidentally bumbled into here. I think. I'm not positive. I can't remember. My Stargate memory is a little hazy. I got to rewatch the series. But unfortunately, that would either mean doing it illegally, like just watching it on some random website, which I don't really want to do because it's illegal, or I could just buy it. But I don't really have money to buy an entire series of Stargate. You'd think I would own the whole series of Stargate, but when I watched it, it was all on Hulu, I think. Like, they had everything on Hulu. So I just watched it on Hulu because, you know, it was easier. Unfortunately, now they don't have it on Hulu anymore, I don't think. Or at least not for free, so... Stargate's old, unfortunately. Let us find out what's on this planet. Didn't the Arcturus device have some kind of super powerful energy weapon that like one-shots ships or something? Or darts, at least? About to find out. YOLO darts. Anything? We're here. Hello? Anybody? Is anybody there? What's going on? Whoop. The fuck? Oh, it's the Asgard planet. Forgot about these guys. I like how there's ships. Oh. What? Oh, jeez, it's Asgard ships. Oh, Jesus, there's no way we're gonna stop that. There's no way I can stop this, guys. That was totally unexpected. We may have to reload and come back. But well, no, we won't do that. It's still cheating. But there's no way I'm going to stop those ships. I won't cheat that hard, but... All of the capture have escaped. For now, they retreated and left this system to us. But we surely haven't seen the last of time. Now that all they're... Well, they're going to get away too, because I can't catch them. Okay, well, we kind of failed that. Enemy unknown. We don't know who or what this new faction in the war is, but since we encountered them in deep in Lantine Cities, we assume that they are allied with our enemy. We have driven them away from what seems to be their home planet, but they are certainly not defeated. The ships that got away fled towards Lantine. Surely they will reform their fleet and try and hit us back. Be careful. Forgot about the Asgard. I forgot that there was Asgard ships. Well... Maybe not Asgard ships per se, but there were Asgard in the Pegasus. You ever wonder how that happened? I don't remember. Does it say in the series how that happened? Like, were they just a group of, like, you know, adventurers or some shit that just came out to the Pegasus to follow the Lantine out here to see what was up, and then, like, you know, shit went down and they just never went back? I don't know, just the Asgard don't seem like the kind who would just kind of abandon their own kind in the middle of fucking... See, this is where we're going to have a problem. It's the Lantine doing that shit. So they're just going to go back and forth and poking my shit. Yeah, it's okay. We'll wait. We're gonna hang here for a bit and build this station up. This is the part where we're gonna have to have multiple fleets, because we have to leave one fleet behind at each planet as we slowly push forward. Because it's clearly not going to be, yeah, like this fleet here I got sitting around. Yes, thank you. Okay, this fleet should be done. Take the gas nebula. My gas nebula. We lost! Huh. We didn't lose anything, we just lost. Okay, so I guess the game thinks that this fleet is insignificant to fight that. That's unfortunate. It's okay, though. It's okay. Build more ships, build more ships. Build up more fleet back there. We're going to send up to this place. Upgrade all that shit. And what's the... Stop it! We'll take a level 4 station. Okay. And this is a level 5. Okay. What about you? You're also level 5. I think that's got a little Tari symbol because the Tari control it. Ice planet. There is an ancient laboratory. There is an ancient laboratory. Satellite and space station can be built. Go away! Jesus. Just don't leave you alone, brah. Just don't leave you alone. Okay, we're going to send this fleet up to the front lines. I mean, we could have sent it back there to secure that, but that would have been easy. Okay, build another hive into this fleet. Basically just upgrading this place to a full station. And upgrading that piece by piece. It's only like low level for now. Go away! Jesus, criminy. Well, see, I don't know if they're going to attack, but this fleet could easily take one Lantine warship. It's not going to be that bad. So, obviously, the Lantine probably won't be able to retake this, even if I leave. So we're going to go back to this place and go, hey, I want this back. Mine. Thank you. Auto-resolve, go away. Now we're just going to hang there and build up the defense fleet. Yeah. What have we lost? We need more Aratus battle cruisers is what we need. Go away. We need more Aratus battle cruisers. Put that hive in fleet. Please take that. Oh dear, that fleet got even bigger. They must know I'm trying to take it. That's okay. We'll go back and deal with that in a little while. I'm sure having a massive enemy fleet building up in the back lines will have absolutely no effect on anything. Remember, keep your enemies close, everyone. I'm assuming Lantia can get out through Arrakis, which can only have a level 5 station. Now, I don't know if the Lantine fleets build on every planet or just specific planets. So, like, I don't know if they will spawn, if their ships actually build at these planets, or if they spawn in random attack fleets and openly attack you. So, switch those around. You can just stay there. This planet has a level 5 or level 4 station, so we're just gonna bump along that way. Taking this planet now. Oh, it's Janus. I'll resolve that. I thought about fighting it, and then I'm like, meh. I better not. The thing about, see, it's not that I don't want to fight the battles, it's just that because of the crashing and stuff, it sets you back a lot. And it is a little bit faster just to auto-resolve these fights. Mining station. Was that the heavy plasma? Yes. This place is upgrading its station. There we go. I think that's a level 5. Yeah. Now that has a level 5 station, which can probably resist an attack of a one warship. So if one warship attacks it, we might have to fight it. But one warship probably will be able to survive. It probably can survive one warship. So what we're going to do is we're going to like cut this way and try and isolate these 4 planets. Kind of what we're going to do. Try and isolate these 4 planets off over here by cutting up through here. Now, I'm assuming, yeah, okay, so this thing can go to Geneva or fuck, I don't know what the fuck this planet's called. I don't know how to say that name. But anyways, okay, so that has a flight risk to either one of these planets, which is why this fleet's here, because this fleet can hop back and forth and hold both of them, while this fleet slowly punches this way. Now, I'm assuming this planet can jump to here, possibly to Duranda, but we don't know yet. We won't know until we take this and then take Belkin, or, well, we take Duranda, but I'm assuming it can jump both. Now, these, I'm not sure why these don't have control on them. Homeworld of the Orlands, permanent planet, there's nothing special. And uninhabited world, there is nothing helpful. Anyways, let's go down and take Eowyn. We probably should wait until this actually has a full station, though. Well, I can only have a level 3 station, so it's not all that strong, but, you know. It will do. Send that ship there. We have actually a lot of space in, like, naval capacity. I mean, we could build a lot of ships. I mean, we are the Wraith. It's kind of the idea, I suppose. We should be building lots of ships. So we're going to build another micro combat fleet that's going to be stationed here someplace. It's going to be there somewhere. I don't know yet where I'm going to put it. I don't know yet, guys. I'm a tactical genius. I'm thinking too far ahead. I don't even know. How many more episodes we got left in this series? Well, let's see. We're about 25 minutes now, which means I'm probably going to end this video. And probably the next video will be us basically conquering everything, because that's just going to be slow meander along the way there. And then the last one will be tested. Probably like 2 episodes. I'm thinking 2 episodes. If we don't fight every battle, I'm thinking 2 episodes. Fighting every battle does make it slow also, which is something that, as much as I'm sure everyone loves watching those fights, because, you know, fuck, it's the whole point of playing these games, we are, you know, gonna have to, you know, we gotta work our way back, you know, come on, guys. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay, new combat fleet. New combat fleet. Okay, you go there. This planet is upgraded. You're on your way. Using the hyperspace lanes magic. Okay, go to EaW. We're gonna try and uppercut this way and take all that shit. Oh, wow, this planet's not even defended. Whoa! Jesus, that was a Tech 4 station. I gotcha. Gotta watch out for that. Divert some additional ships to this fleet. I mean, this fleet's pretty big, all things considered. But, hey, it's Janice. Janice, get lost. Yeah. Back to everyone. I don't think you can build a station at the sun. Actually, come to think of it, why is there just a sun? Is this supposed to be... Oh, it's just this planetary system with a single sun. Huh. That's really random. Why is there a sun here? Because this isn't a solar system. This is the fucking galaxy. Why is there just a sun? It's so weird. I hadn't thought of that. That is actually kind of weird. There's just a sun. Oh, Jesus. I really am getting sick of them poking. If the stations could fucking level up, that station would be level 150 bazillion by now. I mean, Jesus. Look at that income, though. Like, look at our money. Look at it. It's redonkulous. Okay, we're going to take Kohal, and then I'm going to end this episode. If these cases start attacking my shit. Jesus. Okay. Got my 2 defense fleets formed up over there. Yeah, I might as well just build another one over. Go the thick EaW. Okay, we've got 2 of them. So 2 of them, and some of them. It's more expensive, but, you know. That looks like a sizable fleet. Alright, let's fight this one. It's the last battle of the episode. I should have saved first, but oh well. Probably should have saved first. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. For a second there, I thought it crashed at the start button. I was like, you bastards. Okay, well, the fleet is over yonder there. So we're going to just go around. I keep forgetting that I should put a smaller ship in the lead, so that way when I launch these fights, I don't have this big-ass slow fleet trying to maneuver around these rocks. I can just, like, move my fleet here and go boop, 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 and then attack. Yeah, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's a technical term. Okay, let's get up here. Very flat. Anyways. I really wish they'd make a sequel to this game. Empire at War. This was a really, really great game. It just saddens me that we'll never see a sequel to this game, more than likely. Because, well, Battlefront's sort of the thing now. I don't think they're ever going to make us another Star Wars RTS game. Because this was, like, the best one. My goodness, that is a badass looking station. So that's a Tech 4 station. So that's what a Tech 4 station looks like, people. Looks very artistic and kind of cool. Let those fighters get their asses kicked over yonder. Bring the ships in, everyone. Let's go get them. Fire ground to space weapon, which is essentially just a really big plasma cannon, I think. Well, there's the Lantine warship, which is probably going to try and work its way around there, maybe, you know. I don't really like the Lantine warships, to be honest. I mean, it's cool because it's super, like, I love having it when I play, like, as the Tari and stuff, like, if I was playing a Galactic campaign, because it's extremely overpowered in comparison to most of the Tari ships early on in a game. So it's kind of cool to have. But the design, oh my god, I don't know, guys. The design just pisses me the fuck off. I don't know, it's like all their shit is asymmetrical. I think that's what I'm looking for. Like, even this is relatively symmetrical. Like, if you were to, you know, draw a line down here, it would look kind of symmetrical. Now, not exactly. This is kind of not symmetrical either, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool nonetheless. The fucking city ship is sort of symmetrical. But then there's this bastard. Like, the fuck is this? So it's like, it's okay, okay, okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And it's okay. Like, this little section right here. Like, what the fuck is this? I mean, obviously, these are drone tanks there. But what the fuck is this bullshit? I mean, that's a hangar bay. Sticking off to the side there, all Battlestar Galactica and shit. But I don't know, it just pisses me off. I just don't like it. Sorry, it's a little late. It's a little late in the evening, you know. I like to give off my true feelings about the way some things look when it's late at night. Blow up the space station, because it's the only thing keeping me from warping in more ships. Oh. No, the Queen has fallen. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Make a reblazer. I would make it. I would make a great subject. Ooh, that was a nice explosion, actually. Look at all that smoke. Can we just blow this ship up? We're not actually. Our whole fleet isn't dead yet. I can bring in like 4 more hives. I want to kill this so I can bring them in a lot closer. Target that, please. I would like to kill that first, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Where are you going? Get up here and fight. Cowards. Fine, let's just bring in a hive down here. Oh, I can't even bring it. It won't fit. It's too big. Just kill this. Kill this. Deploy darts. Just deploy everything. Thank you. Bring it in like right next to that ship. And bring in another one of those. Hi! What's up? What's up, dog? Hit it. Take out its shields. The Lantine warship is now disabled, basically. Get it? Now, mind you, I love the design of the city ships. It's just kind of weird because I mean, first off, the Ancients never really had any ships in the Milky Way, so it's kind of hard to make a good comparison because you never really know anything about the Ancients. All you know is they had fucking drone weapons and ZPMs. That's all we knew in SG-1 is, oh, they've got drones and ZPMs. That's about it. We don't know anything else about these people. Or, well, not people, but you know what I mean. We don't know anything else about them. They just have drones and ZPMs. As far as we're concerned, they could have fucking lived in, like, freaking wooden shacks and just had ZPMs strapped to the roof. We don't know. Oh, my God. Get it lost! There's a lot of these guys everywhere. We may have to stop and... Jesus, that hive is making a large maneuver up there. We may have to stop and rearm this fleet. Not that that would take particularly long. The shipyards are working at triple effort, of course. How about you shoot that ship for me, would you? No, that's not the direction I wanted you to go. The pathfinding is not so bueno. God, the pathfinding is atrocious. Target that Lantine warship. Like, where are you going? I mean, you're about to die, but still, you shouldn't be going that way. Trying to disable its weapon grid because, yeah. I don't think the Wraith virus would work on Lantine ships, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't know. It might, but I personally don't think it would. Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah? Boom! You're not going nowhere. Think you're trying to escape around the corner there because you're some kind of sneaky bitch. You're not going nowhere. What's going over here? Some darts getting themselves shot to pieces over here. This fight's explored all over the place. Jesus, get out of the way. Back, people. They're alien bug humanoid things. Referring to the Wraith, not the Lantine. There we go. Yeah, this is the last one over here, guys. Just throw darts at it. Oh, it's trying to jump away. Kill it. Yeah, this is like no guns. That one artillery plasma can't fire from that angle, I guess. Uh-oh. What is it doing? It's circling something here. Because the Lantine retreated. Okay. Well, that wasn't the most successful fight in the world, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. We still got 5 hives in that fleet. I mean, 5 hives is a lot. Build more of them. How's that fleet going? That fleet's going well. Add more cruisers to it. I guess we don't really need that fleet there. We can put it up here because of that. You bastards! Go away! Edwin is mine. Go away! This is my planet. Jesus. Anyways. Okay, anyways, thanks. Hold on. The secret facility. When exploring the planet Kohal, we discovered previously unknown Lantine facility in their base. We found some really interesting ship blueprints. With these and some time, we might be able to develop a new ship of our own. Since there's a chance the blueprints will destroy themselves when we try and copy them onto our device, we must do research locally on this planet. Oh, this planet? Oh. Just in case. I don't think they can get to that planet without going through Odwin, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh, yeah, the Manta. No, there's no way they get into this planet without going through Edwin. We don't need you here. You're good. You're good. Just go sit at the sun. Keep all our ships close, I guess. No, that's yeah, the Manta. I forgot we have a bombardment ship we still don't have in the fleet. The Manta. Well, worry about that later. Anyways, thank you all for watching today. Thank you for spending your nearly 40 minutes with me being an idiot and baffling my world. Anyways, go check out other videos I've done, and I'll see you guys in the next episode where we finish taking over the majority of this galaxy and then basically wipe out the entirety of the Lantine, because fuck the Ancients. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you really liked it, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, hitting that nice little button in the center there. And if you'd like to support the channel, make sure to hit up the Patreon link in the description below. Follow me on Twitter for all future updates. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.